always had a positive attitude.
A first responder killed while saving lives.
To know that we won't see her again it's hard, but I know that she loved being a flight nurse and she put her all into it.
Tonight, friends, colleagues, and an entire community remember Kristen McLean.
Tonight, a community is in mourning after a woman who helped to save lives lost hers.
Last night, right around this time, Starflight nurse and rescuer Kristen McLean was helping pull a person out of the green belt when she fell to her death. This is the first on-duty death in Starflight's 30-year history. Kristen was originally from Colorado. Tonight we'll hear from those who loved her and those who are grateful to have met her. But first, we begin with the people who saw the incident take place.
Before you knew it, there was another helicopter, and then we started hearing more cop cars.
24 hours ago, Jason Munoz saw the aftermath of the fall.
We saw the helicopters drop low, spot their flash, their big spotlight all over the greenbelt. You know, they would kind of come up, get higher, then get lower, and they were just trying to find where they were at.
His co-workers describe what looked like a flashlight falling from the helicopter moments earlier. Of course, it wasn't until morning before Jason learned the tragedy of what really happened.
It's just sad that, you know, she was trying to help somebody.
National Transportation Safety Board investigators will look through the greenbelt searching for clues, but it's difficult terrain. Our Alicia Inns showed us earlier today.
I wanted to give you an idea of the terrain. Take a look. Sheer size of these rocks. Take a look at this. We are actually right next to a cliff. We are about 100 to 120 feet drop right down there. You can see the water as it bends down in that area. Again, we're at the exact coordinates where EMS crews found Kristen McLean, and we're about a mile in right now.
As they mourn her death and wait for the outcome of the investigation, Kristen McLean's colleagues will stay on the ground. Starflight will not operate any of its 4 rescue helicopters for now. And at their hangar, that sign all first responders know shows this is a place in mourning. And at another hangar in another part of town, Austin Police air support crew members are mourning the loss of Kristen McLean. KXAN investigator Kevin Schwaller shows us how Starflight and APD work together and train together, and now they are grieving together.
You know, it's a sad day for everybody in public service.
The black and white might stand in contrast to the vivid colors of the Starflight helicopter, but underneath the shiny finish,
our hearts are heavy. We got some good friends over there, so when they're hurting, we're hurting.
Lieutenant Kurt Rothert remembers Kristen McLean.
Very calm, very assured, very competent. Didn't seem to get flustered. She took the stress of what she did very well.
It takes a certain kind of person to do this job. When a rescuer loses her life trying to save someone else's, it's those we count on that may need help to recover.
We're mourning with them. So, you know, that's all we can do is kind of put our arms around them, let them know we love them, and we'll just try to get through this together.
Kevin Schwaller, KXAN, investigates.
And Lieutenant Rothert says the helicopter rescue community is a tight-knit one. He says crews often cross-train with each other and go to classes together. And he says McLean will be missed.
Really tough, sad day. And Jim, you were telling us earlier that it's unlikely that weather was any kind of factor in this accident.
It doesn't look like it, Robert. It was mostly clear at the time, 73 degrees. And we looked closely at the winds because this cold front was moving in last night at this time. Now, the winds can be a little stronger aloft, but if you take a look at the graph there, the surface winds were very light until after 10 p.m. There were some gusts to 20 miles per hour behind the front, but that was close to 11 last night. And we did a minute-by-minute analysis of the winds, and we found that the front had not reached South Austin at the time of the accident, which was about 9:50.